We know doctors as angels sent by God on earth who dedicated their entire lives towards saving people and curing their illness. However, this wasn't the case for this doctor. Stick around with Crime 101 as we dive deep into the story of Dr. Harold Shipman, also known as Dr. Death. Born in 1946, Harold Frederick Shipman was a family doctor who was loved and respected by the people of Hyde. Freddie, as his friends and acquaintances used to call him, was a joyous and happy person from the outside who would always help those in need. But little did we know that inside this jovial person lived a demon that no one knew of. The question here arises, why did someone who had a beautiful family, a successful career, and a community full of loving people would murder not one, not two, but hundreds of people? The answer lies in the traumas and hardships Shipman encountered in his earlier life. The absolute breaking point in Freddie's life was the death of his mother when he was only 17 years old. Young Freddie was really attached to his mother, and seeing her deteriorating health broke Freddie to the core. Just like every other child, he just couldn't stand seeing his mother in such pain. He would often stand quietly around her side and watch the local doctor giving his mother doses of morphine to release her pain. His mother, Vera Shipman, would work day in and day out to provide for his food and education so that he could become successful in life. She wanted Harold to be a successful person in his life and wanted him to be like no other student. Young Freddie was a bright student who would study with his full potential and dedication just to make his mother proud. He would score excellent grades in high school in every grade so that he could stand up to his mother's expectations. However, things went awfully wrong when his mother started expecting more and more from him. She made Freddie believe he was superior to everyone else, which led him to isolation. He would often spend his time alone during school and had no friends. This turned out to be absolutely devastating for him, as when his mother died, he had no one to console him. Because of the pain he saw his mother go through, Shipman decided that he would become a doctor and help people not face the pain his mother faced. After the death of his mother, Freddie would spend most of his time studying so that he could one day become a doctor and cure people of his locale. However, things didn't turn out according to his plan, as we'll see later on. His methods resulted in the deaths of numerous people. In 1970, Shipman received his medical degree from Leeds University and started his career as a general practitioner in 1974. While doing internships at hospitals, Shipman found his wife, Primrose Shipman. They both got married at a very young age, as Primrose was pregnant with Shipman's first child. He started off as a general practitioner in a small town of West Yorkshire named Todmorden. For the people of Todmorden, he was living an ideal life with a family and a job that provided him respect in the entire community. However, while working at the clinic, Shipman got into drug abuse. He would forge prescriptions of pethidine, which is a kind of prescription heroin. Pethidine is a strong medicinal drug that helps reduce extreme levels of pain, but when consumed in higher quantities, it causes a feeling of euphoria. The local police got to know about this, and upon investigation, they caught Shipman taking excess pethidine. He was fined £600 and briefly attended a drug rehabilitation clinic in York. After recovering from rehab, Shipman recommenced his career in 1977 in another small town named Hyde at the Donnybrook Medical Center. Dr. Shipman stayed in the town for more than 2 decades and went on from being a local general practitioner to one of the most loved persons in town. Shipman's patients absolutely adored him because of his friendly and caring personality. Even the senior doctors at the hospital were very impressed by him and would also tell him that one day he might have his own clinic. So, what went wrong? Why did someone loved by the entire town go on a killing spree, killing innocent people? Why did someone who people trusted with their life end up taking theirs? According to psychologists, key reason Shipman killed people was to experience power and superiority, as his mother used to tell him that he is superior to everyone else. Apart from this, Shipman also killed them for their money and will. Until now, we don't know precisely when Shipman started his spree of killing innocent people. All we know is that he probably began it while being in Todmorden. Till now, we don't have an exact number of people killed by Shipman, but they are said to be as many as 250. But how did he actually kill humans without their families suspecting anything? It isn't easy to get away with a murder, let alone hundreds. Shipman very intelligently used the drug morphine to kill his patients. Yes, you've guessed it right. This was the same drug his family doctor used to relive his mother's pain. He would obtain large amounts of morphine, claiming that he needed them for his patients. For those of you who don't know, morphine is a medical drug whose overdose can be lethal for elderly people. Shipman would overdose morphine in their medicine, and they would often die after a while. Months passed and no one noticed something suspicious about the most loved doctor in the town and his treatment. The entire town believed that all of them died due to a natural cause. Even the town police couldn't figure out who was responsible for the death of these people. In 1998, the local undertakers from the town of Hyde started started speculating that something was fishy about him, and his death ratio was significantly higher than the other doctors in the area. Moreover, the investigation team also figured out that these people died in the same position while sitting on the couch. He would often tell the family of the deceased they tried to call an ambulance to save their loved ones, but his phone records depicted something different. Things went wrong for Shipman while he was treating a former mayoress. The woman died in Shipman's care and left all of her wealth to Shipman. The mayoress's daughter wasn't convinced with her will and had a doubt that she was killed by Shipman. To get to the core of her death, she dug out her mother's body and sent it for forensic examination. Upon detailed inspection of her body, forensics confirmed that the victim was killed by morphine overdose. She also compared the notes Shipman had written, and they didn't match with her mother's condition. This rang a bell, and a case was registered against Shipman. When brought to court, he completely denied all the allegations and evidence and behaved arrogantly with everyone. In 2000, Shipman was convicted of 15 murders and was handed a life sentence. During the entire trial, Shipman acted superior and was extremely unhelpful. Prison guards also confirmed that he would often manipulate them through his arrogant behavior into believing that he didn't commit any crime. The news broke about Shipman's life sentence, and the people of Hyde couldn't believe that Dr. Harold Shipman was such a menace behind his friendly persona. After Shipman was announced guilty of murdering 15 people, many families started questioning what if their loved ones were killed by Shipman. These people then registered complaints against Shipman, which opened up another investigation in which it was deduced that Shipman had killed more than 15 people. In an audit, it was confirmed that in Shipman's medical career of 24 years, 500 of his patients died. Amongst these 500 people, 218 were killed by Shipman. These numbers were concluded in the sixth final investigation, in which the investigators stated that Shipman was addicted to killing. The number is still not confirmed, as the investigators believe it could be as high as 250. Shipman's final victim was himself, as his killing addiction led him to commit suicide in the end. On January 13, 2003, Shipman was found hanging in his cell using his bedsheet as a rope. Shipman's family claimed that they didn't know anything about this gruesome side of his. That's it from Crime 101 today. Who do you think is more cold-blooded, a killer or Dr. Shipman? Let us know in the comments below. Also, while you're on your way down, hit the like button if you've enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel for more spine-chilling videos like this. Till then, have a nice day, and we'll see you in another video.